On Thursday, September 9, 1976, shortly after midnight, Mao Zedong died. It was at the end of a fine day, bright and clear, as early autumn days in Beijing often are. The sun had beaten down on the vast expanses of Tiananmen Square, and travelers who had come to visit the heart of the capital remember the day as being quite hot, but with a sudden chill in the evening. Mao's body lay in a makeshift emergency room that had been set up in Building 202 at Zhongnan High, the leadership compound in central Beijing, just across from the house with his beloved swimming pool where the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, had spent his final years. His staff had interpreted him as saying that he did not want to be moved out of the high-security compound, and the chairman's words were law. Even those who worked with him daily and observed the gradual decline of his physical faculties viewed him as almost a god. He was the creator of New China and the Communist Party that ruled it. His will could not be tested, even in matters of his own life and death. Mao's physical decline had started several years before his demise at the age of 82. Already in 1971, the chairman had been diagnosed with emphysema and congestive heart disease. 3 years later, his progressive muscle weakness led doctors to presume that he had Lou Gehrig's disease, an incurable degenerative illness that also gradually affected Mao's speech and his ability to swallow food. During his last few months, he increasingly had to be fed through a nasogastric tube and breathe with the help of oxygen. Mentally alert at most times up to his final, fatal heart attack on September 2, 1976, the chairman was not optimistic about the future. After his death, there would be a counter-revolutionary rebellion, he prophesied. The world is in confusion, he told one of his last foreign visitors, and the will of the people would not prevail. Knowing how all-powerful he had been in China, the chairman liked to mock his own achievements, though it is hard not to notice a tone of despair beneath the old Mao's cynicism and self-depreciation. I have only been able to change a few places in the vicinity of Beijing, he told U.S. President Richard Nixon in February 1972.